House 32, Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means it is 12:15 p.m. in Oslo, Norway.
Every Christmas.
Every year, every Christmas, Maurice Foster has hosted the #1 Christmas show on radio, Christmas with Foss. The program will be aired once again on Christmas Day, Sunday, December 25, from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Power 106 FM. Foss will play your favorite Christmas songs, accept your greetings, and do giveaways from his bag of goodies. That's Christmas with Foss, brought to you by KFC. It's finger licking good. Alice Duaney, the Electrical People, Jay and Bag will help you find a way. Chada Distributors Limited, the home of the Maxis Tire, your place to retire. Pioneer Manufacturing Limited, distributors of Corridor Bleach. Digicel, enough pickings with Digicel this Christmas. JPS, powering what matters. TM Traders Limited, Port of Call Duty Free. And Singer. Everything sounds better with Singer.
So here I am, every year, every Christmas.
One day to go. This is the eve of the big day, Christmas Day. This is Christmas Eve. And you're listening to us right here on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. How has Christmas Eve found you on this day? What's the feeling? How's it going? How are things in your neck of the woods? Feel free to message us. Have you done all the baking yet? Have you changed the sheets, the spread? Put on the brand new one. Have you changed the curtains, the drapes? Take out all the crockery and from the cabinet and wash them and put them back, and all of these things, the cleaning, the cooking. How's the ham? How's the sorrel? Have you drawn the sorrel yet? They say you don't boil sorrel, you draw sorrel. And what else? The baking of the cake, we mentioned that already. And in all of this, let us spare a thought with those who have very little or nothing to show for this time of year. Remember, it's also a time for caring and sharing, with the hope that that caring and sharing attitude will carry over into the new year and beyond. Welcome to those of you who have joined us. Hello to Norman Hines in St. Thomas. He says, good morning, Mr. Dervan, Malcolm, and listeners all over the Jamaican diaspora. Good morning, Norman Hines. Hello to Deborah J. Morgan. Happy to know you're hearing us now. Deborah J. Morgan, good morning to you. Pastor Patrick G. Perrin, hello to you. He says, a very holy and blessed and holy season of the birth of our Lord. Wishing you, Brother Dervan, and everyone a Merry Christmas. You are one of our points of light. You're very kind, Pastor Perrin. Thank you very much for joining us this early in the morning and for your message. Thank you very much and all the very best. This is your program, the Jamaican Diaspora, live on Power 106 FM, live on YouTube, live on Facebook. Of course, naturally, the source of the broadcast right here at 32 Lyndhurst Road, the home of the RGR Gleaner Communications Group, of which Power 106 FM is a member. And we are therefore live on 106.1, 106.3, 106.5, 106.7, and 106.9. From Morant Point to Negril Point, from the Goat Islands to Galena Point. This is Power 106 FM, serving Jamaica and the diaspora. Let's tell you what's in the Gleaner. The Gleaner reminds us in its countdown to Christmas, one day to go. That's where it's at now. After all this excitement, we're almost there in terms of Christmas Day itself. And therefore, that means more excitement. Be careful today. Haste makes waste. No rushing. And what's the name of the artist? Hopton Lewis. No pushing, no bumping, no sliding. Yeah, just take it easy. That's the song. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. It's going to be busy. There's going to be quite a bit of traffic, and the lines are going to be long at some places, etc. It's the season, and so you might want to set out early, get your business taken care of as early as possible, and you would then, for the most part, be ahead of the pack. How about that? Let's see what the Gleaner is reporting today. The photo of the day, two little girls with their backs to the camera, looking at the waterfalls, or I beg your pardon, I think you'd refer to this one as the fountain. The fountain at Emancipation Park, with flashing lights in their festive headbands. Oh yes, I'm seeing that now. It was being drowned out by the lights reflecting from the fountain. So with flashing lights in their festive headbands, two young girls admire one of the eye-catching fountains at Emancipation Park in New Kingston on Thursday, a jewel in the heart of the corporate area. The 7-acre park is among the popular family spots during the holidays, and this holiday is no different. Now, here is something that we find virtually every time we get to the Yuletide season in Jamaica. There are some people, for whatever reason, try to turn up the misery index. They try to make our lives more miserable than ever. And so what do? They burn markets. They set markets on fire, and they also set people's houses on fire. And there's a picture on the front page of today's Gleaner of Taishi Williams. It could also possibly be pronounced Tisha Williams, holding one of her 4 children in her arms as she surveys the charred rubble where her home once stood on Cleveland Road in Kingston on Friday. It was one of 2 homes razed in, that's R-A-Z-E-D, razed in an alleged firebombing attack Thursday afternoon. So we still have these reprobates who have nothing better to do but to try to turn up the misery index in this country. They have no interest in becoming or being productive citizens of Jamaica and the world. We hope the long arm of the law will reach out and grab them, not even touch them, grab them and take them into the system, and may the system find favor with the victims of this most dastardly attack. Painful Christmas is the adjoining story on the front page of the Gleaner. Families lose all possessions in suspected firebombing. While many Jamaicans are gearing up to celebrate Christmas within 2 days' time on December 25, this is the wording of the story is a function of when it was written. 2 days' time? Right. So this is the eve now. Uh, in the comfort of their homes, Tisha or Taishi Williams and her 4 children will still be sorting through the ruins of what was once theirs. Their wooden home was among 2 units burnt to the ground on Thursday afternoon in a suspected firebombing incident on Cleveland Road in East Kingston. What a bunch of despicable idlers. The other story on the front page of the Gleaner, no regret, JNHT chairman defends paved Devon House courtyard, says public will appreciate final look. The aesthetics invariably is debatable. It depends on who you ask or who is involved and what are the implications. But we would always hope that national monuments and sites, heritage sites like Devon House, the house that George Stiebel built in 1881, will enjoy the kind of widespread approval from stakeholders in the decision making process so that we are not shocked or surprised, but that there there is some kind of forerunner ahead of anything, any work being done, creating a level of awareness in the public space to say, hey, these are our plans. And because this is a public place, a national heritage site, it means you could set up signboards. You could set up signboards on the premises, and people, the patrons, get an opportunity to just see what is happening. There's a transformation coming. This is what we're hoping to transform it to, and so on. And people get an opportunity to give their feedback. Whatever the situation at this stage, the final decision has to be in the best interest of this national treasure, which we have come to know as Devon House, not because the owner was called Devon. The Devon here is a place name from England. And that entire area beyond the confines of Devon House used to be known as Devon Pen. Devon Pen. And that's how George Stiebel's mansion got its name, from the area Devon Pen. So hence Devon House. That's a bit of the history, and don't let anybody tell you anything about Lady Musgrave refusing to be driven past the mansion of this so-called upstart, Jamaica's first black millionaire. George Steebell, and that she so detested him that she asked her husband to cut her road so she doesn't have to drive past Devon House. That is just one big lie and nonsense. One moment, please. 6:30 in the morning here at Broadcast House 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means right now in Tokyo, Japan, it's 8:31 in the evening.
Call 806-4854 or come to 78 Knoxwood Boulevard, New Kingston, in a secured environment across from Emancipation Park. All COVID-19 protocols observed. Merry Christmas from Sweetwood Jerk Joint, the home of Jamaican Jew.
Making lists and buying gifts this Christmas? Don't spend it all. Leave a little to pay your taxes. Avoid the long lines this holiday season. Pay online the easy way at jamaicatax.gov.jm. Tax Administration Jamaica, changing the way we do business.
So here I am every year, every Christmas.
Every year, every Christmas, Maurice Foster has hosted the #1 Christmas show on radio, Christmas with Foss. The program will be aired once again on Christmas Day, Sunday, December 25, from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Power 106 FM. Foss will play your favorite Christmas songs, accept your greetings, and do giveaways from his bag of goodies. That's Christmas with Foss, brought to you by KFC. It's finger licking good. Alice Duaney, the electrical people. J and Bag will help you find a way. Chada Distributors Limited, the home of the Mackey's Tire, your place to retire. Pioneer Manufacturing Limited, distributors of Corridor Bleach. Digicel, enough thickings with Digicel this Christmas. JPS, powering what matters. TM Traders Limited, Port of Call Duty Free. And Singer, everything sounds better with Singer.
So here I am every year, every Christmas.
Not a single room was inside.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. Hello and welcome to Valerie Rochester in Atlanta, Georgia. She says, Merry Christmas and a most successful New Year filled with blessings and favor. Thank you. Many happy returns, Valerie Rochester. Thank you very much. Nicholas Dobson says, say it loud. Welcome, Nicholas Dobson. Good to have you on board the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online here on Power 106 FM. Monica Lyle says, Mr. Malcolm, I would like to wish you, your family, listeners, and team Merry Christmas and a prosperous, healthy, and fruitful new 2023. Don't eat too much. Remember the waistline for 2023. God's blessings to you too. Monica Lyle, thank you very much. Sean Chambers says, good morning, Uncle Dervan Malcolm. I am feeling the holiday vibes. Good for you. Good for you, Sean. Thank you very much. And good morning to you. Thank you very much for tuning in and making it the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. Still hoping to hear from more members of the diaspora, especially those impacted by this once in a generation snowstorm in North America, in particular the United States and Canada. Trust we'll be able to hear from some of you sharing your experiences and bringing us into the loop in terms of what's happening in your neck of the woods. Looking forward to that. Let's continue our review of the Gleaner stage set for joyous Christmas. And there's a picture of a Christmas tree sitting atop Village Plaza on Constant Spring Road in Halfway Tree, St. Andrew. More space for vending over holidays in St. Catherine. Spanish Town Mayor Norman Scott says vendors have been given permission to sell on some streets in the old capital for the holiday season. We have given the streets to those who depend on vending for a living, he said. I know that we're just getting out of a pandemic, so this is how we are assisting them in having a festive season, says Norman Scott, the mayor of Spanish Town and chairman of the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. There's a picture of Jennifer Maitland assisting her autistic son, Christopher Maitland, to eat during the annual West Kingston Senior Citizens Christmas treat at the Tivoli Gardens Community Center on Tuesday. Jamaicans anticipating popular events, gatherings, as COVID releases grip on festive season. There's a picture of members of the International Youth Fellowship Missionary Group performing an item during the St. James Municipal Corporation's annual Christmas tree lighting ceremony at the Harmony Beach Park in Montego Bay on Wednesday. Janet Richards Usain Bolt Foundations bring Christmas cheer to Mustard Seed. That's another story in today's Gleaner. Turning the pages, in limbo, $450 million housing complex gets green light. Nearly 4 months after a court halted the construction of his $450 million apartment complex, developer Andrew Henry is breathing a sigh of relief after receiving the green light to resume work at the Chancery Hall, St. Andrew property. However, he's not yet entirely out of the woods as further court challenge from residents looms. Hanover establishes James Anthony Lawrence Park, native who planted municipal Christmas tree decades ago, honored. And there are pictures to boot. Davis open to memorial for slaves killed after Christmas rebellion. That's another of the stories building on what we already know in terms of the history, the rebellion of 1831, the Christmas rebellion of 1831. And the Davis here being referred to is Homer Davis. Davis opened a memorial for slaves killed after Christmas rebellion. Homer Davis is the state minister in the office of the Prime Minister West and a member of Parliament for St. James Southern. And here he's pictured making a presentation to historian Shalman Scott following Mr. Scott's keynote presentation during the Flames of Freedom Sam Sharp lecture at the Montego Bay Cultural Center on Thursday. The Good Heart section of today's Gleaner, Grace and Staff Community Development Foundation, focusing on holistic development. And also pictured here is Senator Don Webby, chairman of the Grace and Staff Foundation and Grace Kennedy's group CEO. And pictures of students of Mount Alvernia during their rendition of Alicia Keys' This Girl Is on Fire. This was an outreach in the community. Let's look at the diaspora page of today's Gleaner now. Christopher Chaplin is Philadelphia Consular Corps Association president. Jamaica's honorary consul in Philadelphia, Christopher Chaplin, is the new president of the Consular Corps Association of Philadelphia. Chaplin was elected to lead the association at its meeting on December 14 in Philadelphia and will take office January 1, 2023. He succeeds Peter Longstreth, honorary consul of Uruguay, whom he saluted for having served the association with distinction. Families seek answers on kin missing since fleeing Cuba. A half dozen women went to the Bahamian embassy on Wednesday, hoping to deliver a list of more than 100 Cubans who haven't been heard from since leaving the island this year. Some are believed to have been lost when rickety boats sank, but families think many of the missing are being detained by Bahamian authorities. Dwight Geddes elected to National Insurance Board. Jamaica-born Dwight Geddes has been elected to the board of the National African American Insurance Association, NAAIA, the first Jamaican to sit on this august body. The NAAIA recently announced the results of its 2022 elections and welcomed 3 new members of the National Board of Directors. Those elected to the board are Dwight Geddes, Sharita Hardy, and Rebecca Ratcliffe, each elected to a 3-year term from 2023 to 2026. Global Diaspora Council UK nominations extended, and there's a picture of Rudy Page of the organization known as Making Connections Work, among other things. The deadline for nominations to the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council, GJDC, and the Global Jamaica Diaspora Youth Council, GJDYC, UK elections 2023 has been extended to Monday, the 2nd of January, 2023, according to a release from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade. The GJDC and GJDYC councils are responsible for carrying out aspects of the draft National Diaspora Policy aligned with the National Development Goals 2030, including enhancing service delivery to diaspora populations and their organizations, increasing diaspora engagement and participation in national development planning. Rudy Page, who chairs the GJDYC and the GJDC Electoral Committee, said the councils are important for the future development of diaspora-led institutions, community structures, and skills development to enable diaspora voices to be heard, particularly from within the 18 to 35 population group, which represent the third and fourth Windrush generations. Diaspora leaders share Christmas greetings is another of the features on the diaspora page of the Gleaner. And so we have messages from Ambassador Audrey Marks. She says, as we end the year, we also reflect on the challenges that we have yet to overcome and must keep in our hearts and prayers those who experienced the grief and challenge of losing a loved one. For them, Christmas falls on heavy hearts, and we extend our wishes for strength from sorrow and purpose from pain. Offering comfort, compassion, forgiveness, and most importantly, hope through simple gestures of care and concern will sustain us. This season is yet another reminder that we are a great nation because we are a great people. A special thanks to our diaspora members who helped to make our Jamaica 60 celebrations all over the United States so very memorable. May the Christmas cheer be felt by each and every one. And as we do that, may we give God thanks for bringing us safely to this point and ask Him to keep us inspired to be greater in 2023. That's the Christmas message of Jamaica's ambassador to the United States, Her Excellency, Ambassador Audrey Marks.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
6:45 in the morning here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means it's already 10:15 p.m. in Adelaide, Australia.
Christmas videos with Digicel was a Christmas videos. And Digicel! Samsung phone for 11,999 and get more as well. Digicel Christmas for the youth if you hurry in store. Buy a Samsung A03 core and get more. Get a Samsung A03 core and SIM with 50% off the 28-day Prime Browser bundle for 6 months and Game Nation access for 2 months. All for the low price of 11,999 plus tax. Hurry in store now to get this Christmas special from Digicel. Every year, every Christmas.
Day, Sunday, December 25, from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Power 106 FM. Foss will play your favorite Christmas songs, accept your greetings, and do giveaways from his bag of goodies. That's Christmas with Foss, brought to you by KFC. It's finger licking good. Alice Duaney, the Electrical People, J and Bag will help you find a way. Chada Distributors Limited, the home of the Maxis Tire, your place to retire. Pioneer Manufacturing Limited, distributors of Corridor Bleach. Digicel, enough pickings with Digicel this Christmas. JPS, powering what matters. TM Traders Limited, Port of Call Duty Free. And Singer, everything sounds better with Singer.
So here I am, every year, every Christmas. Your very self you gave us, oh my Lord, that sin may not enslave us.
Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. We're on the Diaspora page of today's Gleaner, looking at some of the messages that have been shared by diaspora leaders. We read for you Ambassador Audrey Marks's message. Here now is Jamaica's Consul General to New York, Alcyon Wilson. She says, as Jamaicans, our traditional Christmas dinner, Christmas cake, festivities, reggae-inspired carols, and grand market have brought our unique Christmas flair into our extended homes here in the US and across the globe. We have also used the opportunity to engage in numerous charitable initiatives, toy drives, and special fundraisers that have and will continue to make a difference in the lives of our communities. Having celebrated our country's 60th anniversary of independence together with the historic proclamation of Jamaican Flag Day throughout New York, in addition to our signature community gala this year, has been most memorable. During this special season, may your homes be filled with love, peace, happiness, and good health. May this Christmas help us to rediscover the bonds that keep us together and reignite our nation for greatness. And here now is the message from the Jamaica Global Diaspora Council member for the Northeast region, Dr. Karen Dunkley. That's Karen with 2 R's, Karren. She says, for many individuals, the December holiday season represents a time of compassion and thanksgiving. As we continue to emerge from the COVID-19 pandemic, the Northeast Diaspora celebrates the phenomenal successes of its members. Notably, we will continue collaborating to address any challenges we face because we are stronger together. This is a time to amplify actions demonstrating the universal principles of unity, love, and kindness. We must activate these principles by committing ourselves to forgive quickly, love unconditionally, and esteem others above ourselves. Let us treasure the time to reflect on the goodness of life and express gratitude for the countless blessings that we have received. That's the Christmas message from the Jamaica Global Diaspora Council representative for the Northeast region, Dr. Karen Dunkley. And finally, Dr. Alan Cunningham, the Global Jamaica Diaspora Council member for the Southern region of the United States. He says, "It is time to be merry and indulge in the spirit of giving. We must continue presence to the children." And that presence is deliberately SENCE. We must our presence to the children to build on the empowerment of our Southern diaspora as we stay close to our shared vision of a better Jamaica. Dr. Cunningham, who is not seeking re-election to the post of Diaspora Council member, thanked the community for affording him the opportunity to represent at the highest level. And we salute our tireless army of Jamaicans in the diaspora who continue to serve the very best interest of Jamaicans at home and abroad. Speaking of Jamaicans home and abroad, we've been welcoming home Jamaicans here at home on the rock, this place, this blessed island, Jamaica, land we love. And so, in that same spirit, would like to specially welcome the Jamaicans who have come home from the diaspora and are here spending Christmas. This one is especially for you.
Merry Christmas to all visiting Jamaicans. We're glad to come out of the freezer to enjoy warm Jamaica. Welcome back to Jamaica one more time again. Welcome to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jamaica, boyfriend and girlfriend. Welcome to Jamaica, all the picnic them. Come make we have some cake and sorrel. Then we open the cup and the barrel. See why you bring for mommy, daddy, granny, auntie, uncle, cousin, and the picnic them. Sing along now.
Welcome home, Jamaicans, welcome home.
It's Christmas, welcome home. Jamaicans, welcome home. It's Christmas. All who flying from America,
A hearty welcome,
all who flying from Canada,
a hearty welcome,
all who flying from England, a hearty welcome. Jamaicans, any which part you come from, a hearty welcome. A biggie welcome, a biggie diggy diggy welcome, welcome. Welcome, y'all you me miss. Welcome, make me go panties. Welcome, long time me no see. Welcome, make me go and spree. Welcome, hold up your hand and sing. Welcome, make me farm and ring. Welcome, make me wheel and spin. Welcome, fat gal and slim thing. Welcome, welcome, I'm a biggie, I'm a biggie, welcome. Welcome back to Jamaica one more time again. Welcome to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Jamaica, boyfriend and girlfriend. Welcome to Jamaica, to all the tourists then, yes. Have some Christmas in Nazareth. They make me put up the box and the barrel. See why you bring me mommy, daddy, granny, auntie, uncle, cousin, and the big name. Sing along now. Welcome Welcome home, Jamaicans. Welcome home. It's Christmas. Welcome home, Jamaicans. Welcome home. It's Christmas. All who coming from London. A hearty welcome. Birmingham and Brixton. A hearty welcome. If you're flying from Florida, a hearty welcome. A Washington, New York, Atlanta, a hearty welcome. Connecticut, Boston, Philadelphia, a hearty welcome. Toronto, Winnipeg, Vancouver, a hearty welcome. Yes, we glad you run left with visa, a hearty welcome. And to a Irie one, Jamaican winter, a hearty welcome. Y'all like you me miss, welcome. Make we must do this, welcome. Long time me no see, welcome. Make we go to spree, welcome. Jump around and sing, welcome. Make we sound ring, welcome. One of the ways and swing, welcome. Fat gal and slim thing, welcome. Welcome back to Jamaica, one more time again, welcome. Welcome to Jamaica, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to Jamaica, boyfriend and girlfriend, welcome. Welcome to Jamaica.
Especially for the Jamaicans who have come home for Christmas. Welcome home. Welcome home. Thank you, Fab Five. Valerie Rochester in Atlanta, Georgia says it's 8 degrees here in Georgia, freezing. Did not leave Maryland for this. Please give my condolences to our Consul General Oliver Mayer on the passing of his father. Please, says Valerie Rochester. We join you in conveying condolences to Consul General Mayer on the passing of his father. May his soul rest in peace and light perpetual shine on his face. Lorna Lewis says, Merry Christmas, season's greetings to you and yours, Sir Dervan Malcolm. Wishing you a great and successful new year 2023 when it comes. Many happy returns, Lorna Foster. Jones Dolores says, good morning, Dervan. I believe she's in California, which means what time is it now in Los Angeles, California? Just about 3 minutes to 4 o'clock in the morning. Thank you for getting up so early. Your time, Jones Dolores. She is in Sacramento, California. She says, good morning, Dervan and the Diaspora family. It's not so bad here in Sacramento's 55 cloudy, what's that, 55 degrees with a little sunshine. Well, you continue to stay safe. Jones Dolores in Sacramento, California. Thank you very much for your message. Straight Up says, good morning and Merry Christmas, Dervan. Please keep up the good work of exposing the correct history of Jamaica. We try. Thank you. Asha Ash says, good morning, Mr. Dervan. I thought you would have day off today. Good job you're doing. Have a nice day still in Jamaica. 2 more weeks. I hope. Whoa, that's a lot of time. I mean, we're not envying you, Asha Ash, but goodness, you're really, really enjoying the holiday here in Jamaica. At this rate, it looks like more than a month now that you've been here. Anyway, we're happy, we're glad that you've been home for weeks now, and you still have 2 more weeks. My God, well done to you. You will be super rested by the time you get back to work and get back to the United Kingdom. Well, continue to be safe and continue to enjoy your time here in Jamaica. Asha Ash, who is usually communicating with us from the UK, is right here on the rock, somewhere in Spanish Town, Keystone to be more precise. Good to have you home, Asha Ash. Continue to enjoy Jamaica. Let's see. Right after the let's take the break. After the break, we'll just pretty much run through the rest of the Gleaner, and we're still hoping to hear from more members of the diaspora how you have fared in the wake of that once in a generation storm that, and we need to just give you an update on that as well. One moment.
You're listening to Power 106 FM. The time is now
7 o'clock in the morning here at Broadcast House 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means it's 7 o'clock in the evening in Bangkok, Thailand.
It is the time when we come together to enjoy the festivities of the season. But too many persons will not enjoy the holiday they plan for. Over 450 persons have died in fatal crashes since the start of the year, leaving loved ones behind. As you traverse this festive season, I appeal to every road user to obey the rules of the road. Keep within the speed limits. Ensure you and all passengers wear seatbelts and protective gear. Block out all distractions. Secure your children appropriately. Have a designated driver who doesn't drink and isn't tired. Watch out for vulnerable road users. Pedestrians, remember your actions on the road affect others. Be kind and ensure you reach home safely. A prosperous and happy New Year. God bless you all.
a message from the Ministry of Transport and Mining. At 3:30 p.m. for the NLA and You, a program that examines the National Land Agency's role in building an efficient and transparent land titling system for Jamaicans. That's the NLA and You on both sides of the story with Dervan Malcolm every last Tuesday at 3:30 p.m. The National Land Agency, one goal, committed to serve you better.
The sea and sun, it's Christmas, J.A. Snow and sleet, you never meet at Christmas, J.A. The beaches are nice, much nicer than ice. The rum is still fine, but so is the wine. So run and come, the sea and sun. It's Christmas, J.A. Snow and sleet, you never meet at Christmas, J.A. So come one and all, and let's have a ball. Jamaicans, you see, at Christmas love spree. So run and come, the sea and sun. It's Christmas, J.A. Snow and sleet, we never meet at Christmas, J.A. At Christmas, J.A. Eve edition of the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. Thank you so much for joining us. Compliments of the season to you and yours, wherever in the world you are tuned in. Still looking forward to some more of your messages coming in from the various platforms right across the globe. You can call us if you wish as well, 876 922 4112 to 5, 876 922 4112 to 5. Text line, same as the WhatsApp number. You can send us your text messages, your WhatsApp messages, your voice notes, and you can call us on WhatsApp, 876 365 3346. Angelia Christian in Tottenham in the UK says, Happy Christmas season, Dervan Malcolm, and to principal and students at Mount Pleasant Primary School, Portland, Bensonton Primary School, Bensonton District, Freehill Primary and Infant Department, Bamboo. I believe that's in St. Anne. Hope you had lots of gifts. Prosperous New Year 2023. Angel Foundation, UKJA. Thank you, Angel. All the very best. Thank you for your message. Continuing with more on the Jamaican Diaspora live online on Power 106 FM. We still haven't completed our review of the Gleaner. Quickly, the letter of the day is asking the question, why is Jamaica returning to the IMF? That's the question. You can read that in your time and space. The cartoon in today's Gleaner, 2 frames. In frame number 1, the image of the Prime Minister supposedly saying, one for all. And in frame number 2, the Prime Minister is supposedly joined by the Commissioner of Police and the National Security Minister. And they are supposedly saying, all for SOEs. And the newspaper on the ground, the Gleaner on the ground, says, hint of more SOEs to come. Readers' reactions. IDB says Caribbean should brace for high food, fuel prices, and rising interest rates in 2023. You know how we always respond to this, matters such as this. Man was made for this. Man was made for this. When in the history of the world has there never been a time when the peoples of the world have cited high food, fuel prices, and rising interest rates? These elements have been with us, and perhaps for as long as there's life on earth, will continue to be with us. What we have to do, because knowledge is power, what we have to do, first of all, the state has a duty to protect the most vulnerable in the society. That's number one. Deal with the most vulnerable in the society. So we have socioeconomic amelioration programs. We have special facilities that certain groups of people can benefit from, etc. So the state has to step in right away. But the state also has to have vision. So the state should be able to see this coming. The technocrats and the the advisors, and other similarly minded professionals. So that's not that's that. And then now, when it does hit, by that time the state should have started rolling out whatever social programs or assistance programs have been worked on. And goes on. Life goes on. So it just means that it's a test of mankind's innovativeness. It's a test of mankind's creativity. It's a test of mankind's brilliance. It's really a test. But these things will always happen as long as there's life on earth, because we're dealing with people. IDB says Caribbean should brace for high food fuel prices and rising interest rates in 2023. So we know it's coming. Let's be ready. And we know what our roles are, our respective roles. Let's do what we know we're supposed to do. The Gleaner's editorial is captioned War Against Afghan Women. I couldn't believe this one when I read the story or heard it on the BBC. Now, people and their cultures, we don't want to get between people and their cultures, but there is this sense of humanity, belonging to a family of human beings. And that we, no matter the heritage, the history, people are people wherever you go, wherever you are. People are people. And so we find it very disturbing, this business of physically and with arms the Taliban government banning Afghan women from attending universities. What kind of ignorance is that in this day and age? What kind of ignorance is that? What do they hope to get from that? To continue to manipulate and take advantage of women, clearly. But who will bell that cat, considering that the great United States of America has washed its hands of as far as Afghanistan is concerned? Fundamentalists should stop preaching morality is another letter to the editor. And how long will men be quiet about mental illness? That's another of the stories. Let's see what else is in today's Gleaner. No time like this Christmas present. No time like this Christmas present. That's the subject of Tony Dale's column today. Javion Nelson says, stop injustice in the name of grooming. And Siaga, unfazed by inflation, high interest rates. Well, that's the attitude we have to take. We know these things are as perennial as the grass. There's nothing foreign here. They're as perennial as the grass. So we know what is coming our way, just as how we would prepare for, in a manner of speaking, just as how we would prepare for a hurricane. You hear that a hurricane is coming, and you prepare. And the hurricane passes, and life resumes. 7:15 in the morning here at Broadcast House 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means it is 4:45 p.m. in the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan. Aye. Another Jamaican Christmas song, maybe one from
Let's celebrate together.
In the West Indies, Christmas is a time for all to shine. In the winter time, sweet sunshine, Christmas Jamaican style. Thanks. I'll tell you. The West Indies. Christmas is time for all to shine. Mhm. Sweet sunshine. Christmas Jamaican style. Mhm. 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 Thanks a lot for staying with us here on this Christmas Eve edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. Let's quickly conclude our review of the Gleaner. Clarendon boasts successful 1,000 man strong health fair. That's good. We men don't like to go to the doctor. Jamaicans with certain criminal records urged to apply for expungement. The Gleaner is advertising its publication details for the holiday season. There will be no publication on Monday, December 26th. There will be no publication of the Star on Tuesday, December 27th. There will be no publication of the Star on Monday, the 2nd of January 2023. So you can make a note or take note of those publication or non-publication days. All right, let's go to, well, we have the usual classifieds, a lot of those. Then of course the, let's see this story here. It's a family atmosphere in Resource Manchester. Jamaica partners with Canada on polygraph exam training is another story. And there's a picture of 7 polygraph examiners and an officer from the Barbados Police Service who have successfully graduated from the MOCA Polygraph Examiners course, a Canada-supported advanced training course to improve the capacity of law enforcement officers to conduct screening and general vetting services. Let's see what else we have here. Another successful year of the Governor General's Program for Excellence. 9.8 million in scholarships, over 1,000 young people, and more than 400 nominations, etc. So good PR for the Governor General's Program for Excellence. The sports section of the Gleaner, get registered on FIFA Connect, says Dennis Chung in his capacity as JFF General Secretary. Bicknells share some festive cheer in Waterhouse. Waterhouse Football Club Chairman and Tankweld CEO Bruce Bicknell calls it the most important day of the year, and the Waterhouse residents call him their Santa Claus. And you can see a picture of Blaze Bicknell helping to hand out balls and bags to Waterhouse residents. Puran, most expensive West Indian bought in player auction. Nugent's under 20 indoor 60 meter record ratified by World Athletics. Jones, Louisville make NCAA volleyball history but falls short in final. And there are other stories. IGT delivers on promise to Matthew 25:40 at Christmas tree lighting. VM Foundation empowers clinic users with financial wellness and parenting expo. NCB grants $250,000 wish for special needs home. And the usual crosswords and cartoons and some entertainment. We're told year-long program proposed for Jonkuno. And the story is Tuesday's launch of a project to revive interest in the fading centuries-old tradition folk form of Jonkuno is just the start of what the organizers plan to be a year-long program. All right. And there's a proposed timetable. Yard and Abroad, Christmas. Lots of pictures there. A very hard road ahead for China as COVID-19 cases spiral. That's on the international front. And the usual pages upon pages of public procurement. That's today's Gleaner. And remember, you can get your copy, your hard copy, at your favorite news stand, or you can subscribe to the e-Gleaner and turn the pages virtually and hear the sound of those pages turning, and so on and so forth. Hello to Carolyn Gale. She says, good morning, Jamaica. May we have a blessed and a safe holiday season. And so say all of us, Carolyn. Bishop David Cleary says, Merry Christmas, sir. Many happy returns, Bishop. Andrea Peart says, good morning and Merry holidays. To you too, Andrea Peart. Angela in Toronto, Canada says, good morning all. Have yourselves a very Merry Christmas. Stay safe. TO's current temperature, -13. Ouch. Stay warm, Angela in Toronto, Canada. Thank you very much for keeping in touch with us. Thank you for your messages. Keep them coming in. Ash says, good morning, Mr. Dervan. Oh no, we read that message already. Let's go to this one. Kenny Brown says, Black people still celebrate Christmas. SMH. Shake my head. Well, such is the nature of the global democracy, isn't it? That people are free to still celebrate Christmas and people are free to still criticize people who celebrate Christmas. What a wonderful world this is. Wonderful world. Thank you for your message, Kenny Brown. Keep those messages coming in as we continue with this special Christmas Eve edition. We want to hear from you, and we're taking those greetings as well. Feel free. 876-922-4112 to 5. 876-922-4112 to 5. The text line, same as the WhatsApp number, which means you can not only send us your text messages, your WhatsApp messages, your voice notes, but you can call us on WhatsApp as well. That number is 876-365-3346. 876-365-3346. So we look forward to your full participation. After all, it is your program, the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online, here on Power 106 FM and live on your smart devices all over the world. And we look forward to your continued listenership and support. We'll be back in just a moment. 7:30 in the morning here at Broadcast House 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means it's 4:30 a.m. in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
This is Prime Stop. How may I help? Don't worry, sir. Crime Stop is privately funded and run by the PSOJ. Everything reported here is anonymous. It's just to like you're invisible. We provide cash rewards for information, for at least an arrest or recovery. We'll stash the cash wherever you like, so nobody will ever find out.
All right, let me tell you. Make the call. Crime Stop 311. Solving crime pays. So here I am every year, every Christmas.
Every year, Maurice Foster has hosted the #1 Christmas show on radio, Christmas with Foss. The program will be aired once again on Christmas Day, Sunday, December 25, from 2:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Power 106 FM. Foss will play your favorite Christmas songs, accept your greetings, and do giveaways from his bag of goodies. That's Christmas with Foss, brought to you by KFC. It's bigger looking good. Alice Twady, the electrical people. J and Bag will help you find a way. Chada Distributors Limited, the home of the Maxis Tire, your place to retire. Pioneer Manufacturing Limited, distributors of Corridor Bleach. Digicel, enough pickings with Digicel this Christmas. JPS, pouring what matters. TM Traders Limited, Port of Call Duty Free. And Singer, everything sounds better with Singer.
So here I am every year, every Christmas.
That our home is a tropical paradise. Worries, but we must solve them. No problem with snow and ice. One horse open sleigh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Turkey for Christmas dinner. Oh yeah. Down in Jamaica, it's lost sunny weather. People are warm and friendly all the time. Christmas season and the fun can't done. So have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. For court and mink don't mean a thing to me. Or a pair of skis. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And Jankunu and dancing together. Oh yes. There's lots sunny weather and people are warm and friendly all the time. Oh, it's a Christmas season and the fun can done. So have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. Christmas Day. Concert. Our country, our land of beauty. But don't overdo it. Leave some for next year. Oh, down in Jamaica, where lots sunny weather, people are warm and friendly all the time. It's the Christmas season and the fun can done. So have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. Jamaica is not sunny weather. People are warm and friendly all the time. Now it's the Christmas season and the fun can done. So have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. In Jamaica, not sunny weather, and people are warm and friendly all the time. Oh, it's the Christmas season and the fun can done. Joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. Dancing together, oh yes. Well, not sunny weather, and the people are warm and friendly all the time. Christmas season and the fun can dance. Have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. Jamaican on Christmas Day. And someone was there to stay in this our country, our land of beauty. He goes all the way. Concessions galore. I'm not sure you get your share. Not Christmas, love and good cheer. But don't overdo it. Leave some for next year. Oh, down in Jamaica, sunny weather, and people are warm and friendly all the time. Christmas season and the fun can dance. Have a joyful Irish Christmas in the sun. Jamaica, not sunny weather. People are warm and friendly all the time. The season and the fun can done. Merry Christmas in the sun. All the time. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on your program, the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. We took a music break just now. We are mixing the talk with the music and greeting you with whatever you're doing, wherever in the world you are. And let's just continue to clear some more of these messages. How are things going so far? How's the baking? How's your Christmas cake? Did it come out exactly the way you wanted it? And what of the sorrel? Are you through drawing the sorrel? As I'm told, is the correct designation, drawing sorrel. Whatever the situation, we hope you're well. That's important. Good morning to Charlton Chance of the Dint Hill Technical High School Past Students Association, Florida chapter. Welcome, Charlton Chance. Velta Wilson in St. Thomas, one of our regular listeners. She says, good morning, Mr. Malcolm and listeners from the diaspora. Enjoy your holidays. And you do likewise, Velta Wilson. Andrea Peart says, very cold in Mandeville. Happy birthday to me. Well, happy birthday to you, Andrea Peart in Mandeville, Manchester. She says, Merry Christmas to my Florida family. Stay safe all. Live, love, laugh a lot. Thank you for your message. And happy birthday once again, Andrea Peart, on this Christmas Eve. And we should tell you as well that there's a niece of mine who's having a birthday today. And we want to wish her all the very best. I don't think she can understand a word of what's happening right now. So, but for what it's worth, uh, her name is Imani Genesis. Imani Genesis. Happy birthday to Imani Genesis, coming from your parents and family, other members of the family, including your uncle. Happy birthday, Imani Genesis. Thank you very much for that reminder, Andrea, by virtue of your birthday message. Hello as well. Let's see, who is this? Desreen. Desreen Ferron says, greetings, Sir Malcolm. Greetings, Desreen. Good to have you on board. And Andrea Peart says, oh my goodness, you can sing, really, really. And see what was happening, listeners. I turn off the audio from the song, and I was mouthing the recording. So that's what Andrea heard. Velta Wilson says, my cake and sorrel will be done today. More power to you, Velta Wilson. Enjoy your cake and sorrel. And Velta Wilson is also saying happy birthday to Andrea, and Desreen Ferron doing likewise. She says, happiest birthday, Sister Andrea Peart. Trust that you will have a great one. And so say all of us, all those who are having a birthday today, happy Christmas Eve birthday to you. Happy Christmas Eve birthday. And those who are having a birthday tomorrow, happy Christmas Day birthday, the Christmas babies. Hello to you. And thank you very much for making it the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online here on Power 106 FM, still streaming live on the Gleaners website, go-jamaica.com, live on your smart devices all over the world. And still looking forward to your feedback. We haven't heard much from those of you who have been impacted by this once-in-a-generation storm that has hit North America, not least of all the United States of America, and also Canada. There's more after the break. 15 minutes to 8 o'clock in the morning here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which means it's 2:45 p.m. in Cape Town, South Africa. Thanks a lot for staying with us here on the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online. I'm Dervan Malcolm. Hello to those of you listening in New York. How are things in New York? Just a reminder that the Consulate General of Jamaica in New York will be closed Monday the 26th, Tuesday the 27th, and Monday the 2nd of January. So the Consulate General of Jamaica, New York, will be closed Monday the 26th of December, Tuesday the 27th, and Monday the 2nd of January. Please take a note, make a note of that in terms of the closures. And we use this opportunity as well to congratulate Jamaica's honorary consul in Philadelphia, who has been elected president of the Consular Corps Association. We wish him all the best. He's a gentleman and a scholar. Congratulatory messages as well from Consul General Alcyon Wilson, Consul General of Jamaica in New York. And we wish all our representatives all the best for the season and beyond. Hello to Lorraine Brown. She says, good morning, Sir D. How are you doing? You good? I'm fine. Thanks, Lorraine. Merry Christmas when it comes. Full joy, enough love, she says. Same to you, Lorraine. Thank you so much for joining us. How are things in Claremont, St. Anne? Assuming that's where you are right now. Or are you in the town? Are you in St. Anne's Bay? Or maybe you're in Ocho Rios in St. Anne. You can tell us. Season's greetings to you too, Eddie Edwards, the longtime events. He's quite an events manager in more ways than one. He continues to play his part in service to Jamaica and the diaspora at home and abroad. Season's greetings, Eddie Edwards, and all the very best. More messages. This one says, Merry Christmas to you and your family, Rula Brown. Well, greetings to you, Rula Brown. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He sends us a very kind message. You're the most wonderful part of the most wonderful time of the year. Love. Lots of love to you and all our fellow Jamaicans at home and abroad, and in particular, those who are home for the holidays. Thanks for the message, Rula Brown, and all the very best. And long may you continue to do the work that you do in service to Jamaica and Jamaicans in the field of education through your scholarship program. Well done. Bunty has sent us a recording, which we haven't had the opportunity to listen to off air, to make a determination as to how we proceed. So we'll have to put that one on pause for the time being. In the meantime, we're still taking your messages. We trust all is going well with you. Please continue to be safe. There will be a lot of people, well, we hope not a lot, perhaps a handful, who will be looking to take what is not theirs. And so we want to be mindful as we move through heavily trafficked area. And that's not only vehicle traffic, we're talking pedestrian traffic as well. So we want to be very careful, very mindful, and yes, we should be respectful as well as we navigate this season. So we trust that whatever last-minute shopping you have to do, don't overdo it, please. Just do what you can. Do what you can with whatever little you can. Lorraine says she's at home in Claremont. Well, Good for you, Lorraine. Enjoy Claremont. What was for breakfast this morning? Can you tell us? On this Christmas Eve, what does one have for breakfast on Christmas Eve? What do you have for breakfast at Christmas Eve? And what about you, Lorraine? Are you baking or have you baked anything? Have you drawn the sorrel? You draw the sorrel? What what oh, have you taken down the curtains or the drapes and change the spread, the bedspread, and paint up the place, freshen up the place by painting? These are all Jamaican traditions. You take out all the crockery and you wash them, the crockery that has been in the cabinet for the whole year. Once a year they get washed. Apart from if there's some special guest visiting, you might take out one of your special pieces and and serve them in it, uh, or from it, however way you look at it. But keep those messages coming in. We appreciate it. Always love to know what our listeners are up to and how they are and where they are. We're looking forward to more of those messages. We're standing by for our first interview this morning on today's edition of the Christmas Eve edition of the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online here on Poro 106 FM. Hello as well to the members of the organization known as uh, it's Jamaica Land We Love, but in short, I think they call it, is it Jalawelo or something to that effect? Jalawelo, yes, that's what they call it. That's the Jamaican organization in the diaspora called Jamaica Land We Love, or Jalawelo for short, Jalawelo. And the message says, Emmanuel, a beautiful and a special name. This Christmas season, let us remember that amidst all the joys and the sorrows of 2022, our God Emmanuel is still with us. Nothing on earth can change that reality. Have a wonderful Christmas, is the message from Jalawelo, the Jamaica Land We Love. That's the name of the organization based in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. 1571 Sumney Town. That's 1571 Sumney Town Pike in Lansdale. All the best for the season and beyond, Jalawelo. Thank you for keeping in touch with us. And we trust you will have an enjoyable rest of Christmas Eve. Look at Paul, who's joining us. Paul Miles of the eponymous Paul Miles Foundation, joining us as well. He continues to do a tremendous amount of work in service to education and our children. And we salute Paul Miles, and he's still not done. A lot of work still being done as we speak. Lots of learning devices, tablet computers, the whole works. Well done, Paul Miles, to you and your team of volunteers. There's more after the break. 8 o'clock in the morning here at Broadcast House, 32 Lyndhurst Road, Kingston 5, St. Andrew, Jamaica, which makes it 9 a.m. in Hamilton, Bermuda. much for staying with us here on your program, Jamaican Diaspora Live Online on Power 106 FM. I'm Dervan Malcolm. And good morning, Paul Miles. Thank you very much. We see you online. And Grace Shim says, good morning, Mr. Malcolm, from the cold, cold west coast of southwest Florida, waiting for the sun to come up as the chilly wind blasts south, making for freezing temperatures. Wish you and all listening a Merry Christmas. For those up north, Afarin, stay warm, says Gray Shim. Thank you very much, Gray Shim, for your message, your warm message on your program, the Jamaican Diaspora Live Online, here on Power 106 FM. And we're delighted to have joining us at this time the chairman of Northern Caribbean University International Development Foundation, Dr. Bertram Melbourne. Welcome, Dr. Melbourne, and compliments of the season to you and all the very best. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's get straight to it because we hear that your organization is doing big things. That's the summary of what we have heard, and we're anxious to share your work through the NCU International Development Foundation with Jamaica and Jamaicans and friends of Jamaica all over the globe. So, what is this? What is this latest development that so many people are excited about and have already contributed to and are looking forward to contribute to? Mhm. And is that 10 million US dollars or Jamaican dollars?
10 million US dollars.
Hmm. So that's the foundation's goal at the moment. But let's just back up a bit. The foundation itself was officially launched, or will be officially launched. I beg your pardon. In or was it? This is not a typo, is it? Let's see. Uh, right. The official launch takes place in August 2023.
That is correct.
Right. That's what I thought. So now.
So we are having
Mhm.
a period leading up to this official time when
Ah.
we are doing the fundraising to make this a big deal.
Mhm. So this is the period. This is the build up, and you know something. It's not a bad time of year to publicize this kind of development because there are those of us who are inclined to give and maybe even give a little more than usual at this time of year because it's the season for giving. They tell us, although that should be every day of the year, but for what it's worth, it does make sense to sensitize our respective publics at home and abroad of what's happening. And I would imagine that's the kind of engagement you're looking forward to